The digital platform we've come up with is called Fountain, and there's a good reason for that. Fountain was a piece of work by Marcel Duchamp that he did in 1917, and it was a urinal. And essentially what he did was he turned the urinal upside down, put it on a plinth in a gallery, and it was a really seminal moment in art through the Dada movement. And why that became quite important was it was the first time in art history really that people had found objects and put them in a gallery space so they represented something else. And I thought, well, we're facing another pivotal moment in art history, and that is with the rise of NFTs and what NFTs allow us to do.
Fortunately, we've got a really good layout now. With Fountain, we're focused on designing a beautiful experience that is loved by artists and collectors alike. From the outset, we thought about what does a great digital art experience look like online? And we wanted to treat digital art less like digital bits and more with the respect it deserves, with a sense of discovery. And that's exactly what we've set out to do with Fountain.
I think that seminal moment for us is the rise of digital art in itself. It's been long ignored, digital art. People never quite knew what to do with it. And I think part of the reason for that is because it's infinitely replicable. So if an artist makes a piece of digital art, they can, 1 million people can own it at the same time. How do you have any sense of the originality of it? And that's what NFTs allow us to do on the blockchain, is they allow us to sort of bake in a provenance to a digital work to assert that ownership. Which is fantastic. It's the first time we've been able to do that in history. So that set Nick and I on a path where we said, well, what can we build as a hybrid between bricks and mortar galleries and actually celebrating digital art, pure digital art made by established artists, and then minting them on the blockchain, and that's the purpose of Fountain.
For this work, and I called it
One of the most important things for us is ensuring that Fountain is environmentally sustainable. And that's why we've chosen to build Fountain on the Tezos blockchain. Unlike proof-of-work blockchains like Ethereum and Bitcoin, proof-of-stake blockchains like Tezos use significantly less energy to both mint and transfer NFTs. In fact, Tezos uses 1.5 million times less energy than Ethereum and 25 million times less energy than Bitcoin.
Digital art has come of age in a sense. It's come out of the sidelines now as new technology happens, as the metaverse is being talked about, as virtual reality starts to become more mainstream, and the big tech players are moving into this space as well. There's something quite experimental happening now in digital art. It's gone way beyond sort of drawing up some doodles and minting them. You've got motion graphics happening there, you've got virtual reality, you've got immersive experiences, augmented reality, and they're starting to feel a bit more valuable in and of themselves in their own right, these artworks. They're also inherently social, you can share them. So when you have a painting or a sculpture, they're really hard things to take out of your dining room and share with your mates. And I think that's really interesting from a perspective of collectors and who traditionally collects art. If you think about it, it's usually wealthy people. They'll buy a painting or a sculpture for their house, they'll display it, they get lovely kudos from that. I'm really interested in that next layer of collectors coming through who tend to be a bit younger, and they're mostly digital natives. So they've been working in that space, they've been living in that space, they've been playing in that space essentially since they were kids.
With Fountain, you can browse through our curated collection of artists, and we've created a really simple purchase experience. A lot of the existing platforms for purchasing digital art can be quite complicated for people that don't understand crypto or haven't had experience buying digital art in the past. We've made it really simple with Fountain. You can purchase any digital art piece on Fountain with credit card or select from multiple cryptocurrencies. But it gets even more exciting once you've actually purchased digital art through Fountain. We make it really simple to store and enjoy your art. You can stream to any 4K device, such as a smart television, or enjoy your art on your mobile phone, tablet, or laptop. With Fountain, it's an extremely simple and satisfying experience, both buying and enjoying your digital art.